So I'm back.
Excuse me. So I turn around and look at them, but right
Yeah.
away I noticed they had a lazy eye, so I couldn't tell if they were
Okay.
looking at me or not. But when I looked back at them, they
Okay,
said, "Do you
so
like
I'm
that
back.
jacket?" But this is where I messed up because
I
they had
just
headphones in, and I wasn't wearing
practically
a
missed the
jacket
whole
at the
floor
time.
for
So
you,
since one of
but
his eyes wasn't looking at me,
nothing's
I
happened
just assumed he was on the phone, and I turned back around.
so
But when I
far.
did that, he went, that
So
was
good.
rude. So I turned to look at him again, but he still looked like he wasn't talking to me because of his lazy eye. So
I don't
finally I
even
just
know.
go, "Really?" And he nods his head yes. So that was when I realized he was
What the
talking about the
hell,
jacket I had
Tyler?
on in my screen. Why are guys so...
Yes, I'm literally watching you.
Have you ever noticed how every group chat has three different
Oh,
types of people?
crap. Mm. Mm. I've got 25 missed calls. Sorry. Oh, wait. I got so scared for a second. I don't know why. Wait. One of my friends just commented on one of my things. Oh, this one. Okay. Yeah, that one painter. Oh my god, I hate my life. That is not useful for me. Who is it? Wait. Also, on this account, this is my very first time getting glisten, so some research. And I really want Vanity Mirror because it's such a good trinket in my opinion. Got tapes for Pussy going next to him. That makes sense. Oh my god. I love speed stuff. Yes. Anyway. There was a machine right there. Excuse me. Crap. Whoopsies. Don't worry. Okay, I don't need to worry. I'm gonna be done with this. Oh, I hate when people do that. But like, yeah, again, I'm gonna be out with the floor quicker, and also I'm running. Excuse me. That's my machine now. But yeah, again, no one was on it. So, yeah.
Nobody talks about how frustrating it is when you know someone is lying, but you can't say anything because of how you found out. Because the other day, I was hanging out with my friend, and he gets up to go to the bathroom, but he leaves his phone on the table. And at first, I wasn't even looking at it. But then I hear a ding sound go off, and out of habit, I glance at his phone. But I still wasn't gonna read anything until I see that it lit up because he got a text from someone with the contact name Baby Girl. But as far as I knew, my friend was single, so I was itching to know who Baby Girl was. And all of a sudden, my hand starts levitating over towards his phone without me having any control over it. That phone was calling me like the Green Goblin mask, so I pick it up, and the text says, "Love you, have fun." So he comes back from the
I would say
bathroom, and
well
to see whether he would
paced
lie or not,
because I don't have a
I go, "Is it just me, or are you tired of being
ability,
single?
so it
Why
would
are
be
guys so
pretty
bad at
useless to
taking
me.
hints?" Because I fumbled the bag with girls so many times because I couldn't tell they were flirting. Like I used to sit next to this girl in school,
It's
and
like
one
I
day
could
she
deal
was
with
like, "Man, my back is super sore. I
a
really wish I could get a massage." But as she said this, she leaned over towards me as if she was insinuating that she wanted me to give her the massage. But being the clueless man
Oh
I
my
am,
god.
I was
I
just
was
like,
about to
"Oh,
say,
I actually have back problems too. I could recommend you a really good therapist." But then she was like, "Oh no, that's okay. I think I
I
really
am
need
not
a
good at this
massage
game.
right now." Then she scooted over even closer. So finally, I knew she wanted me to give her the massage. So I said I could help her. But I still didn't know she was flirting, so I did not give her the massage she was looking for. Because I just did the karate chop on her back. She was like, "Why are you doing it like that?" And I said, "The massage therapist told me this is the best way to get the knots out of your back. Trust me." But after about 5 seconds, she was like, it's okay. You can stop. I can never notice the hints until it's too late. Why are guys so bad at... Never make eye contact with someone who has a lazy eye. Because the other day, I was at the airport, and someone right behind me goes, "Excuse me." So I turn around and look at them. But right away, I noticed they had a lazy eye, so I couldn't tell if they were looking at me or not. But when I looked back at them, they said, "Do you like that jacket?" But this
I'm
is where I
so
messed up,
what
because
the
they had
hell?
headphones in, and I wasn't wearing a jacket at the time. So since one of his eyes
I
wasn't
keep on
looking at me,
coughing.
I just assumed he was on the phone, and I turned back around. But when I did that, he went, that that was rude. So I turned to look at him again, but he still looked like... Third wheeling a couple can either be the best experience ever or the worst experience ever, because I used to third wheel my friend and his girlfriend, and it literally felt like I was their child. I loved it. But when they would argue, it was horrible because they would make me get involved. Like, my friend forgot their 1-year anniversary, so she got really angry at him, and then they started arguing with each other, so they asked me for my opinion on the situation. And what am I supposed to say? No matter who I agree with, someone is gonna be mad at me. But the worst part was that when they broke up, I literally felt like I was a child going through divorce. Like, after the breakup, she would talk trash about him to me, and he would talk trash about her to me. And I was like, you guys know that I'm still friends with both of you, right? Like, stop talking bad about each other. Grow up already. You signed the papers already, alright? The divorce is final. Leave me out of it. Third wheeling a
Oh, that
couple can
last.
either be the best experience ever or the worst experience ever, because I used to third wheel my friend and his girlfriend, and it literally felt like I was their child. I loved it. But when they would argue, it was horrible because they would make me get involved. Like, my friend forgot their 1-year anniversary, so she got really angry at him, and then
Excuse
they
me.
started arguing with each other, so they asked me for my opinion on the situation. And what am I supposed to say? No matter who I agree with, someone is gonna be mad at me. But the worst part was that when they broke up, I literally felt like I was a child going through divorce. Like, after the breakup, she would talk trash about him to me,
Anyway.
and he would talk trash about her to me. And I was like, you guys know that I'm still friends with both of you, right? Like, stop talking bad
Ew.
about each other. Grow up already. You signed the papers already, alright? The
I
divorce is
would
final.
probably
Leave me out
might.
of it.
Wait.
Third wheeling a couple can either be the best experience ever or the worst experience ever, because I used to third wheel my
I'm
friend and his
turning up my
girlfriend, and it
volume.
literally
I'm
felt like I
turning
was
up
their
my
child. I
volume.
loved it. But when they would argue, it was horrible because they would make me get involved. Like, my friend forgot their 1-year anniversary, so she got really angry at him, and then they started arguing with each other, so they asked me for my opinion on the
Two
situation.
people
And what am I
left.
supposed to say? No matter who I agree with, someone is gonna be mad at me. But the worst part was that when they broke up, I literally felt like I was a child going through divorce. Like, after the breakup, she would talk trash about him to me,
Oh, I hate
and he
my
would talk
life.
trash about her to me. And I was like, you guys know that I'm still friends with both of you, right? Like, stop talking bad about each other. Grow up already. You signed the papers already, alright?
I kind of hoped it was.
Leave me out of it. Third wheeling a couple can either be the best experience ever or the worst experience ever, because this is a warning if you're thinking about
I'm actually
texting your
gonna-
crush first, because I used to
No,
like this
I
girl,
won't.
but I would never text her because I thought to myself, if she likes me back,
I'm
she'll
gonna
initiate
die
the
in this
conversation, but
floor.
she never did, so we literally never talked.
So I
And
can't
saw
hear
her
for
the
now.
first
That's
time
because
in
of me.
years yesterday,
Sorry.
and I asked her, why did you never hit me up? And she said, I was waiting for you to make the first move. So we literally never talked because we were both waiting for the other person to make the first move. And I was thinking to myself, like, damn, I wonder what could have happened between us if I hit her up first. But now she's engaged, so I think that's off the table. But this should be your sign. If you like someone, text them first. They'll probably be happy you did. Or they'll block you. At least you'll
That
get
might
an
have been
answer.
Cosmo.
This is a warning if you're thinking about texting
Someone
your crush
jinxed
first,
it.
because
Oh,
I used to
died.
like this
Oh,
girl,
yeah,
but I would never text her
Cosmo
because I
died.
thought to myself, if she likes me back, she'll initiate the conversation. But she
Tisha.
never did, so we literally never talked. And I saw her for the first time in years yesterday, and I asked her, why did you
Stop
never hit me
searching
up?
me.
And she said, I was waiting for you to make the first move. So we literally never talked because we were both waiting for the other
Yeah,
person
me,
to make the
Cosmo.
first move. And I was thinking to myself,
Jessica.
like, damn, I wonder what could have happened
Who
because
that?
I hit her up first. But now she's engaged, so
Crap.
I think that's off
Crap.
the table. But this should be your
Crap.
sign. If you like
Crap.
someone, text them
Crap.
first. They'll probably be happy you did, or they'll block you. At least you'll get an answer.
Crap.
This is a warning if you're thinking about texting your crush first, because I used to like this girl, but I would never text her because I thought to myself, if she likes me back, she'll initiate the conversation. But she never did, so we literally never talked.
Almost just
And I
died.
saw her for the first time
Yay.
in years yesterday, and I asked her,
I'm hoping I can
why did you
post
never hit me
these.
up? And she said, I was waiting for you to make the first move. So we literally never
Oh my
talked
God,
because we
Gabe,
were both
you're
waiting
killing
for
me.
the other person to make the first move. And I was thinking to myself, like, damn, I wonder what could have happened between us if I hit her up first. But now she's engaged, so I think that's off the table. But this should be your sign. If you like someone,
Gabe, how dare
text them
you?
first. They'll probably
Gabe,
be happy you did,
Gabe.
or they'll block you. At least you'll get an answer. This is a warning if you're thinking about texting your crush first, because I used
I'm
to like
literally
this girl,
gonna hide
but
this.
I would
I
never
don't
text her
care.
because I thought to myself, if she likes me back, she'll
I hate
initiate the
this.
conversation. But she never did, so we literally never talked. And I saw her for the first time in years yesterday,
What
and I
is
asked her,
Oh,
why did you
Tisha.
never hit me up?
Oh, it was
She
Tisha.
said, I was waiting for you to make the first move. So we literally never talked.
Start a language learning journey with Duolingo. Designed by
I did not say that,
experts,
but-
Duolingo's path helps you practice the speaking, listening, reading, and writing skills you need to achieve your real-life goals. With fun, bite-sized lessons you can do anywhere, anytime. It's easier than ever to make progress every day. Choose your language.
Oh my God, stop changing me after.
World's #1 language learning app, Duolingo. Start a language learning journey
Anyway.
with Duolingo. Designed by
Sorry about
experts,
that.
Duolingo's path
I'm gonna
helps
run.
you practice the speaking,
Whoopsies.
listening,
Well, that's because of
reading,
Teals, because she's
skills
there.
you need to achieve your
Be
real-life
right.
goals. With fun, bite-sized lessons you can do anywhere, anytime. It's easier than ever to make progress every day. Choose your language
Nicholas,
and start learning now for free.
I just got banned from my favorite restaurant for life because my friend thought one of the girls that worked there was super pretty. And we eat here all the time, so eventually and yogurt. I just got banned from my favorite restaurant for life because my friend thought one of the girls that worked there was super pretty. And we eat here all the time, so eventually he got her number. And soon after that, they started dating. But this was really dumb of my friend to do because after a while, he lost feelings and broke up with her. So they were not on good terms,
I'm
but
getting
she
closer.
still worked at the restaurant. And we still wanted to eat there. But we knew we could never go when she was on the clock because she hates us now and it would be super awkward. But the first time we tried going after they broke up, it ended horribly because she told all her coworkers about how my friend broke her heart. So they just gave us the worst service ever on purpose. Like I ordered a burger and I'm pretty sure that thing was still moving because they did not cook it at all. They also didn't come around to give us refills once. I don't know what I got dragged into this boat. So we would do a competition. I shouldn't even.
boobs paper. Excuse me? This is like the breast. I'm texting me, do I like her? No, definitely. I'm just like texting me, do I like her? No, definitely. I'm just like Stephanie, no, definitely. Oh, someone like that last one, does it? Look at the Is someone trying to kill themselves? In game.
Never be friends with a colorblind person. Because one time, I went to go visit my colorblind friend, but he lives in another state. So he was at work when my flight arrived. So he said his girlfriend was gonna pick me up, but they just started dating, so I didn't know what she looked like. So I asked my friend what kind of car she would pick me up, and he said it's a green Honda. So my flight lands, and I'm outside looking for a green Honda, but I don't see one. So after about 30 minutes, I call my friend, and I'm like, hey, is your girlfriend here yet? So he calls her, and then he's like, yeah, she says she's been waiting for you for like half an hour. And I was like, well, is she at Terminal B where I'm at? And he said yes. So I tell him to ask her to honk her horn so I can see if I hear it, and she does it. And guess what? She was literally parked 50 feet in front of me the whole time. I just never saw her because my friend said to look for a green Honda, and what was she driving? A red one. This is my fault though, because this is the same guy who used to think that Rudolph was the green-nosed reindeer. Never be friends with a colorblind person. Because one time, I went to go visit my colorblind friend, but he lives in another state. So he was at work when my flight arrived. So he said his girlfriend was gonna pick me up, but they just started dating, so I didn't know what she looked like. So I asked my friend what kind of car she would be picking me up in, and he says it's a green.